Hello everyone and welcome back to Jacklit Educational Channel. So this is the part 8 for the previous year's questions for the RSPCB, JSO and JE entrance, and this is equally important for the UGC NET Environmental Science Examination. So if you haven't checked the previous parts, you can check the link given in the description. So without much delay, let's get started. So I would like to remind you there are more than 25 videos in the playlist for the RSPCB. You can go through them before going for the exam. They will definitely help you in the examination. So let's read the first question. The first question for today is, which of the following vehicles of equal horsepower is expected to emit the highest amount of oxides of nitrogen per kilometer of distance travel? So ये थोड़ा क्वेश्चन को घुमा के दिया है. The question is asking that which of the following vehicle is releasing more amount of the oxides of nitrogen. So here the correct option will be option number 8. The diesel driven car will emit more amount of oxides of nitrogen in comparison to other cars. So why? Because in the diesel engine it operates at higher temperature and pressure, which is favorable condition for the production of oxides of nitrogen gas. So that's why diesel driven car produces more amount of oxides of nitrogen than petrol, LPG or battery operated car. Let's move to the next question. The next question is, which gas is the most harmful to humans and often comes from the coal stoves used for keeping the rooms warm in hilly areas? So here the correct option will be option number D. Carbon monoxide gas is the most harmful gas which is released from the coal stoves which are used in the hilly areas to keep ourselves warm. So it releases several other gases like sulfur dioxide also, but this carbon monoxide is mixing with our hemoglobin to form the carboxyhemoglobin, which is restricting the pathway of oxygen. So let's move to the next question. The next question is, which gas is reddish brown in color and has a strong odor, and it is a major pollutant and a component of the photochemical smog? So read every options carefully. So here the correct option will be option number A. Yes, this is talking about the oxides of nitrogen, that is NO2 gas, which is reddish brown in color, has strong odor, and it is found in the photochemical smog reaction. So I would like to say these all options, that is NO, carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide, they all are colorless gas. So when it is given reddish brown, then you should directly go and hit this option. And this photochemical smog, the London smog, Los Angeles smog, I am repeatedly telling they're very important. So I'll provide the link in the I button for these smog related questions, which will be helpful for the examination. So let's move to the next question. The next question is, the first conference related to the environment, that is environment conference, was held in which of the following places in 1972? So here this is the very simple question, and the correct option is option A, that is Stockholm was the first place where the environment conference took place in 1972. And the next question is coming from the Act of India, and the question is, Air Pollution Control Act in India was enacted in which of the following years? So here the correct option will be, it was enacted in the year 1981. So these acts are also important. So you should remember that Environmental Protection Act in 1986, 2002 was the act for the Biodiversity Act. Similarly for the Wildlife Act it will be 1972. For the Water Act it will be 1974. So these acts are also important. Kindly note it down. Let's move to the next question. The next question is, which of the following gases is responsible for the global warming? So this is the chocolate question. I hope everyone will be able to answer. And the correct option will be option number D. Carbon dioxide is the global warming gas that is causing global warming. But this hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen alone are not responsible for the global warming. And you should know that the global warming potential that is taken standard for any gas is from carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is the standard whose global warming potential is 1. So you should also know the global warming potential of many important gases. So let's move to the next question. So the next question is coming up, which of the following will not help in the big cities to improve the air quality? And the options are on your screen. So here the following thing which will not help to improve the air quality will be option number D, that encouraging use of personal cars will increase the amount of oxides of sulfur and oxides of nitrogen and other carbon monoxide, but using clean fuel, encouraging bus transport system and using catalytic converter will improve the air quality. So here option number D will be the option which will not help. Let's move to the next question. The next question is very simple. Plastics are considered harmful for the environment because they are non-biodegradable. So option B will be correct. They are not naturally degradable. So that's why they are harmful for the environment. Next question is also a question which is chocolate question. The question is the term EIA means what? And here the correct option will be option number C. It is called as environmental impact assessment. Let's move to the next question. The next question is the groundwater mining in the coastal areas can result into which of the following? So here the correct option will be option number A. If we are mining the groundwater near the coastal areas, then it can lead to the intrusion of the salt water into the groundwater, that is drinking water. So as a result, it will increase the salinity of the groundwater. Let's move to the next question. The next question is which of the following is the examples of municipal and industrial discharge pipes? So you should note it down. Here pipes is mentioned. From here only we can get the answer. And here the correct option will be option number C. This is the example of point source of pollution. So where we know that we can see the origin and the end of the discharge of the pollutant. So that case it will be the point source of pollution, and where it is mentioned pipes, that means pipe one end will be there and other end will be there. So in that way we'll be able to know from where to where it is flowing. So that is the example of point source of pollution. Let's move to the next question. The next question is the presence of high coliforms counts in the water indicates what? And here it indicates the contamination by the human waste. So more specifically, it indicates the contamination by human fecal matter, that is the high coliform in the water. Let's move to the next question. The next question is which of the following is not a major source of the groundwater contamination? And this is a glitch in the question paper. So all the four options, that is two options, are repeated. So here the correct option will be either A, that is agriculture products if you are writing, or if you are mentioning agriculture products in the option A. So both are written A. You can choose that option because agriculture products can include seeds, water, tank, everything. But if it would have mentioned that it is mentioning about the pesticide, then that can cause the groundwater contamination. But septic tank, this causes groundwater contamination because it is a waste management technique. So here it was asking not a major source of contamination. So option A will be correct, that is agriculture products. Let's move to the next question. The next question is the match the following, and we have to match with the parameter with the techniques in which they are analyzed. So here the correct option is option number B, because the sulfur dioxide is measured with the help of UV fluorescence technique. Similarly, the oxides of nitrogen is used for the measurement through the chemiluminescence process, and the carbon monoxide is measured with the help of NDIR technique. Let's move to the next question. The next question is electrostatic precipitators are generally used for the removal of what? And here the correct option will be they are used for the removal of particulate matter from the air. Let's move to the next question. The next question is which of the following gases is responsible for the acid rain? So it is also very easy question. And here the correct option will be option number A, sulfur dioxide along with the oxides of nitrogen. So where it is not given in this question, in this option. So here option A will be correct. Sulfur dioxide is responsible for acid rain. Let's move to the next question. The next question is the pollutants responsible for the photochemical smog are what? And here the correct option will be option number C. Yes, oxides of nitrogen along with the hydrocarbon, which are volatile, when they are coming into the contact of sunlight, they form the photochemical smog. So this is also important topic we should know. So I will mention in the description or in the I section where you can go and learn about the different types of smog. Let's move to the next question. The next question is windrose is used to represent the data pertaining to what? So this rose is not about the flower. And here the correct option will be it is representing the meteorological factors, that is it is used to know the wind velocity, its distribution, that is windrose. Let's move to the next question. The next question is also very easy. I hope everyone will be able to answer. The question is ozone layer is what? So this option B is not visible. It is mentioning that excessive use of automobiles. So here the correct option will be option number D. Ozone layer is depleting because of the excessive use of man-made compounds, specifically the fluorine and chlorine, which are destroying the ozone layer. Let's move to the next question. The next question is the total noise pressure level of two equal noise sources of 100 decibel each will be how much? So this question is very frequently asked. And here the correct option will be option number C. 103 decibel will be the equivalent noise source decibel. If 100 decibel both are there, so 100 and 100, there will be the difference is 0. So if the difference is 0, then you will simply add 3 to it. And if you want to know more about it, I will give it in the I button, that how to know the calculation. Let's move to the next question. The next question is, we are worried about the ozone layer in which of the following sphere of atmosphere? And here the correct option will be option number B. So we are worried about the ozone layer depletion in the stratosphere region, but you should also know that in troposphere also ozone are present, but they are harmful ozone, and good ozone is present in the stratosphere. Let's move to the next question. The next question is, the major air pollutants emitted from the coal-based thermal power plant are what? So here the correct option will be option number B. The major pollutant emitted from the coal-based thermal power plants are suspended particulate matter and sulfur dioxide. So whenever you will see the coal, that means you should look for sulfur dioxide. I have told you earlier. So you should look for sulfur dioxide. Here nowhere it was mentioned. So let's move to the next question. Identify the incorrect statement among the following. So it is telling about acid rain, global warming, CFCs and ozone layer. So here the statement which is incorrect is option number C. So no need to go for other option. I'm telling you why it is wrong statement, because it is mentioning that ozone layer stops infrared radiation. So it will be, it stops the UV radiation from the sun to reach the earth. And other statements are correct, that is CFC deplete the ozone layer in stratosphere, carbon dioxide is responsible for global warming, and acid rain is mostly because of oxides of nitrogen and sulfur. Let's move to the next question. The next question is, the sound scale for measuring ambient noise is what? So we all know that is decibel dB, but which scale is used? That is dBA, B, C or D. So here the correct option will be, it is used, that is dBA scale for measuring ambient noise. Let's move to the next question. The next question is, which of the following is not a common noise reducing device in buildings? So where the buildings are having more noise, which is not a common noise reducing device? And here you should know which is not common is option B. Noise destroyers are nothing. So fabric panels, clouds and foam baffles are used to reduce the noise in the buildings. So noise destroyers are not a common noise reducing device. So that's all in this part of the video. I hope you have learned something new. If you want more such video, don't forget to subscribe the channel and hit the notification icon to get all further updates. All the best for the examination.